I got a lot to think about, and I thought I'd bring you all here to, I guess, the equivalent of my own mind palace that I go to on VR when I need to really think about things and meditate, let all those thoughts kind of wander around and figure things out. Um, but I was at work when the news came out about the two that are graduating, and as someone who is new to this VTuber big corp thing, it's interesting to observe how everyone is grieving similar to death, right? But at the same time, like, as someone who's observing, it's like so many of the things really do line up. Many of these people don't get a chance to say their final thoughts, say goodbye, tell them how much they meant to them, and to thank them for everything, because it's been a year. So to watch that and to see all these people kind of simmer in those thoughts and collectively grieve is so interesting to me. But at the same time, my mind is always reminding me during these kind of announcements that everything is temporary. That, you know, the people we talk to, the games we like, the friend groups we made, they won't be around forever in a tangible way, right? So, you know, the streamers we watch will soon graduate and won't be seen again. The fandoms we're maybe into, the series will come to an end. I was thinking a lot of, like, my good friend who presents himself as, you know, God of Death. And I always tell him, I'm like, hey, I had a lot of fun making new memories, and I'm always going to remember this. This was fun. And he will always say, life is temporary, so you want to make the best out of everything. And at first, like, I was one of those people too that was like, wow, that was really harsh. Why would I was trying to be nice here? But as the years go on, you kind of take it in and kind of realize, yeah, it is kind of true. But like I said, the tangible is temporary. So me spending time with my dear friend is temporary. But what will last longer are the memories that, you know, I hold near and dear to me. Memories of spending time with him. Memories of, sorry, that was my phone. Oh my god. Memories of hanging out. Things like that. Those will always be with me. If one day, you know, we were to not talk anymore. Same goes with graduation. You know, we start to realize that our time with VTubers is very temporary, and I've already witnessed a few people go, oh man, this means like one day so and so will graduate, or like, oh, at least we still have this person. But let me look at my phone. What's going on here? But you know, it's one of those things where how do I word this? Like, it's one of those things that you thinking about something being temporary is not like something we think of every day. That's where I'm trying to get at. I'm not every day thinking like, oh, the people I'm talking to online or tweeting is temporary. No, it's in the back burner. But what that does for me is allows me to really focus on making those memories and really spending time with those I want to, giving my energy to the people that need it, so that when things, end, people depart, friendships end, things like that, I still have those things to look back to. The tangible's gone, the memories remain. So for things like graduation and stuff, or like for me, I had actual loss around my birthday, and for me, I didn't really feel sad. Or, well, I had those moments. A cry or two. The bittersweet remaining feelings that I still had in my heart. But at the same time, I was thinking of a sense of relief that, even though that's all done and dusted, I still have good memories of the person. I still have good feelings, and I was able to, feel a little sense of peace. I know for a lot of people for this graduation, it's different because they didn't get to say goodbye. They didn't get to thank them. It's tough. It's really tough. But I think what I'm sure many are thinking of as the time ticks down and we reach the day, what happens next? For a lot of people, these communities were basically their whole life, or not whole life, but like the year that they were around. It became a part of their day-to-day, emotionally, physically, mentally, all aspects. So for them, it's harder to really know how to pick up the pieces and to move forward. Which I don't blame at all, right? I don't blame anyone for having this kind of anxiety. And I'm sure the thought is now, what do we do? Few options. The person that you watched and cherished, maybe they really liked an activity or a game, or they started a tradition that you really liked. Keep doing that with the people that you've made friends with. Or bring in new people and introduce them to it. Be like, oh, hey, here's this game. It's really cool. I watched so-and-so play it. This is why it means a lot to me. Share those memories and those thoughts with them and continue it forward. Maybe they, did like a weekly movie night, something like that. Keep that going. Be like, hey guys, do you want to find a day that works for everyone so we can watch a movie? Things like that. That's one thing. Maintaining those groups, keeping them going. Number 2 would be to find your way into new communities. So for example, sorry, I heard something behind me. So for example, it would be other fandoms, communities, other people out there that you see are chatting and having fun. Maybe there was another VTuber or someone you wanted to watch. There's your chance to kind of peek in and see what it's all about. Take your time, of course, because I know for many this will be different and difficult. But, slowly immerse yourself in the new communities. As I like to call it, dimension hopping, find another universe. But that's just me. But, doing things like that. For some people, this may be like really painful, and they might not want to watch any more VTubers, and I'm sure many people will be like, oh, well, you should really watch, so you shouldn't stop watching, you should keep supporting the boys, and you should do this, do that. That is their choice with the path they want to take, right? As much as we'd like to see them not give up and keep watching people that mean a lot to them, we can't really force them. Maybe they'll come back one day. Maybe they'll find some other community out there. That's all we can hope for. But yeah, everything is temporary. But I think what we need to do is just think back to those memories, think to the things that we can keep doing, be there for each other. And, this is a valid time to be sad. This is the perfect opportunity to be sad. You have others out there being sad with you. For those who maybe have no connection at all, maybe you never watched them, maybe you hate them, this isn't your time to point and laugh. This isn't your time to pick on those who are more sad than you are. This is a time to keep a door open, to silently witness if you don't really think you can be of much help, and to just show as much support as you can for these people. As much as, like, what I'm doing. I reached out to all my friends just telling them, like, I really care for you. Let me know if you want to talk, because these next 7 days are going to be tough. But at the same time, some things have to end. Some things have to end for better things to begin. That's not me saying I'm really glad they graduated. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, now that this chapter is ended, a new chapter starts, and from there you can continue to grow, to self-improve, to continue finding those groups, the support systems, and to keep learning more about yourself. So, this should not be the end-all, the end of your journey, the book closing, all that. This should be, the end of a chapter so that you can pursue another one and to keep going. I think that's what they would want to, is for people to keep doing what they do and to continue being passionate about what they love. So, keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you love yourself. For those who want to bother, I'm around for everyone, because this seems really tough. You guys know where to find me. Even, strangers too. I'm not judgmental. Everyone's equal to me, so feel free to reach out if something is upsetting you, or if there's like a thought that's bugging you. For those that heard this and maybe took a little from it, then happy to help. For those who didn't take anything from it, that's fine too. This was kind of just me word vomiting at the end, and to maybe bring some thoughts out there that might help a few people. But take care of yourself. Make sure you eat and drink. It's going to be a long week, but you guys are going to do great, and we're all here for you. So keep doing what you're doing. I think I've rambled enough, so thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time. So take care.